And today I want to explain to you how to simply buy and sell on the world's leading crypto exchange, Binance. Binance is one of the leading exchanges in the world. But first of all, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is also known as digital currency. That is a form of currency that you don't have to see or touch for it to still give you value, for you to still be able to use it to pay for your goods and services, or for you to be able to do the same thing that your paper currency is doing for you today. But now, just that there's an advantage. You can multiply the value the cryptocurrency gives you. If you invest right in the right cryptocurrencies, you can make much more. You can make between 1x, 2x, 3 times, even up to 1,000 times what you invested in. But of course, there's a catch to this. It's not as if it's a straightforward, a straight line form of, putting money and then get out money, like, the way either Ponzi schemes or multi-level marketings work. But if you do it right, you can be making as little as 50% every month from your investments. So today I'll be showing you, just in case there are other videos I've done before now, other classes I've done before now, you can find them on my YouTube channel. Just type Valucop, VALUCOP. You will see the previous videos, classes I've done where I explained like from scratch up to trading. Now, a lot of persons might not really care about those basics, but they're important for you to understand how we moved from where we were to where we are right now in the era of the digital currency. Now, one thing you should know that this currency is borderless. It doesn't have any. It doesn't. It's not limited by. It's not limited by borders. It's not limited by countries or anything. You can use Bitcoin, Nigeria, in US, in England, and wherever. So, okay, let's get to it. Now, apart from Bitcoin, there are over 5,000 cryptocurrencies. There are lots and lots of them. I could show you now. Even here, you can see this place now. I think here now, what's listed here is up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can show you on coinmarketcap.com. On coinmarketcap.com, you will see the different cryptocurrencies existing today. And each of these cryptocurrencies have something they are doing in the market, have a function they are performing in the market, apart from currency. The first cryptocurrency we have is Bitcoin. The most used is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Then other people are now discovering that other cryptocurrencies can give them much more value even as they're holding it. Just like how Chainlink is a cryptocurrency that have been giving profits since like last year, October, November to date. In as of this month, Link should be about $8, heading towards $9, and that was like that's a very big difference from a price of less than $1 to now $7. So if you're just holding, if you just bought a coin and you held it since October, November, December last year to now, you would have made 700% of the money. Not to talk of those that trade it over and over, like trade, buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. So if you're really looking for a place where you can, what you can invest, and you can be cashing out every month, digital currencies is the real deal. But then the catch is that you need knowledge. You need foundational knowledge. You need to know what to do. So I'm doing this class for sake of people that just want to, like, maybe you have an idea of 1 or 2 coins you want to buy and how to go about it. Note that Binance is just one of the exchanges out of so many other exchanges. Like this is the place. This is the place you can see all the cryptocurrencies. This is a list of cryptocurrencies, and now Chainlink I mentioned. Number 8 here is at $8.09 now, all the way from the price of less than $1. And in like 10 months, it's already at $8. Just buying and holding the coin would have given you lots and lots of profits. Even Tezos is doing well. At $3 now. This is another is a coin you can stake. Terra Lumen did over 1,000% yesterday. So with this coin market cap, you can come here and you check the available coins. There are over 5,000 of them. Now, not all these 5,000, so you can't trade all these 5,000, but most of them are very, very good. But you need to know when to buy and when to sell, which is why I always encourage people to join my premium channel. But nevertheless, I'll show you how to simply trade these coins. So here is it. Now, first and foremost, if you're going to be in, if you're going to trade cryptocurrencies, the first thing you need to do is to buy Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin. How can you buy Bitcoin? There are options for you. You can buy from those that are selling. There are peer-to-peer marketplaces. There are people who buy and sell. That's their business. That's what they do. They buy and sell these digital currencies. So you can buy from them, but just note that the person has to be a trusted person. The person has to be someone that you trust, so that the person will not boom with your money, and then you have no digital currency to show for it. So another thing is that you have to do, after you bought your Bitcoin, if you don't want to go through someone, you can use Luno. With Luno, you can comfortably buy your Bitcoin. You can use your Luno. This works best for those that it has some countries to support. It doesn't support all countries in the world, but it supports substantial number of countries. So you can use Luno and buy your Bitcoin. Then when you buy it, the interface of your phone, your mobile app for this exchange won't look exactly like this. I'm using my system, so that is why it's looking like this. So you deposit that Bitcoin, you send it from Luno to the exchange. But if you're buying from somebody, all you have to do is to go to your wallet on your app. Go to your wallet, you'll see deposit. When you click on deposit, then you copy the address there. You copy the address there, you send the address to the person. The person can now send the BTC to that address. So you get directly to your wallet. But if you're using Luno, it's almost the same thing. All you have to do is copy the address from this exchange, deposit address, and you paste it in your Luno wallet. Luno wallet has an application, so an app you can use. You paste it in your Luno wallet. You see send. You see a send option, and you paste it there. Paste it there. When you paste it there, you send the amount of Bitcoin you want to send, and it appears on the exchange. When it appears on the exchange, then you are ready to trade. You're very ready to trade. When you're not ready to trade, the next thing to do is, let's say, for example, that I gave you, maybe I shared a free signal in the group for those in my free crypto group, or you're in my premium group. I gave you a signal, like the one I dropped this evening, to buy, let's just say, for example, I told you to buy DGB at a particular price. Now, note that what we do in crypto trading is, we buy and sell the volatility of the market. The market is never at its point. If you look at this place now, you see all these plenty undulations here. You see that this market is never in a fixed price. This price graph now, you can see this price graph now. You cannot see anything like a straight line. It's just like the human heart. How when the heart is beating and all, it's never, whenever it's in a straight line, it means the person is dead. So same thing with the market. The market is never in a straight line. It's always moving. So the price is never fixed. The price can be here this moment and it's the other place the next moment. So that's what we are trading. So the point of trading is to trade to buy low and sell high, just like you do in the market, where if you're a market person, you always buy your food products and everything. You buy them at a very cheap price so that you can save money. If you're buying to sell, you buy them at a cheap price so you can sell them at a higher price. So when I give you a signal, for example, all you have to do is you go to, let me shift this thing. Now this is the market. Let's say, for example, now I told you to trade link, to buy link, for example. You go to your search, but if you go to market on your phone, you will see market. You go to market and you type link. Now, when you type link, you will see this. These are the different markets. You have the link USDT, you have the link BUSD, you have the link USDC, you have the USD. These are different markets, are different trading pairs. But because it was Bitcoin that you deposited to your exchange, it was Bitcoin deposited to the exchange, you click on link BTC, not any other one. Because if you're going to trade with any other pair here, it means that you have to have that coin in your wallet for it to be able to trade with it. It's just like you having Naira, you go into the market and you use your Naira and you want to buy a pair of shoes. It's the Naira you're using to buy the shoes. You're exchanging money. You give the person money and get your pair of shoes. You cannot use Naira and expect to pay. You cannot be having Naira and expecting to pay in dollars. It's what you have in your hand that can use to pay. So here, what you have here is Bitcoin in your wallet. So that's what you're going to use. So you select link BTC. You select link BTC. When you select link BTC, it's loading to bring out the when you select it, by this side now, on your phone, whether you're using an iPhone or an Android, I think the iPhone is on your right hand side and the Android is on your left hand side. So you see your buy and your sell. You see your buy and your sell. And when you see your buy and your sell, you can see limit, market, OCO. Now these are different buffers that you use for trading. What does limit price mean? Limit price means the price you're choosing to buy, enter the trade at. That's what limit price means. The price you're choosing to trade at. Now, take for example, now this is the current market price of Bitcoin is. Let me show you. This is the current market price. This is my price now. This is the price now. I believe you can see my annotation. This is the price now. And maybe I told you to buy this thing at 0.0088000. Now, if you look at this price now, two things are evident there. This is evident there is that there is a price in decimals and there's a price in dollar form. The one in decimals is called Satoshi price, while the one in dollar is called the dollar price. Now, the one in decimals has an equivalent in dollar, but it is more beneficial for you to have your coin in what we call a Satoshi value, Satoshi price. Remember, Satoshi is the name of the person who hypothetically invented Bitcoin and then set all these things in motion. So every price in Satoshi value has an equivalent dollar value. So normally, a typical trading signal comes in Satoshi value, not dollar value, because sometimes, like I said earlier, the Satoshi value is more beneficial to you than the dollar value. So if I said to buy now, I said, see what I said, it's 8,000. It's currently the price at 8,000 sat, 8,000 sat. That is $8.08. Now it's at 8.09. Are you seeing the fluctuations? The price never fixed. So you say, okay, to buy at that price. All you have to do is you come to this place, the limit price. You come here. Sorry, this annotation is just clear it. This place now. Sorry. So now you come to this place now, and then you put in the price as 8,000. When you now put it, depending on the amount of BTC you have in your wallet, you can now say you can choose to use everything you have depending on the amount you have. Like I always advise, use substantial amount to trade so yes, your profit can make sense. Like maybe use like $50, $100 and above in a trade, so that when you make 10%, 20%, 30%, it's be substantial in your balance. If you use anything less, you might not really see the value in your balance. Like that, maybe it's going to be really, really small, or it's going to take you time to accumulate. Usually, when someone has a small balance, I advise them to buy and hold. Just buy it in bits. Maybe you want to buy Bitcoin or buy other coins. You can buy it small as money comes into your hand. For those that do that, maybe they want to hold it for a long term. Maybe you want to hold Link now for a long term period of 6 months, 1 year, and you have little funds, and you feel that the money will be coming to you like maybe monthly or weekly. You can be buying small chunks of Link and be holding, which means you're not going to be trading like, regular signals. But if you're going to trade regular signals, please use substantial amount to trade, so that your profit can make sense. Unless you like your profit like that. Because if you use something like 5K to trade, if you're seeing 10%, 10% is 500 naira, and it might not really show in your balance. So you put the price here. Now, if this part is really like, doing somehow in your eye, all you have to do is you come to market, and you come to markets instead of putting your price yourself. What you're saying, you're telling the market to buy, help you enter the buy at whatever price, available price. All you're not doing is just put your amount. Maybe you want to use everything, depending on, this is 25%, this is like, you want to use everything you have in your balance, depending, you choose one. On your application, on the app, you will see the difference. You can use 35%, 50% also your balance, depending on how plenty the funds is in your balance. And then when you're done, you click buy link. Now, what I always advise people to do is that when you buy, always set yourself, especially if you're a very busy person, when you buy, always put yourself target and go your way. What you're doing is that you don't miss, the market is always moving up and down, so you don't miss any profit. You don't miss any profit at all in the market. So now, let's take for example, now you're expecting the price of Link to move from this $8 to get to $10. That means you're expecting to take the profit at like 20%. So you come to sell immediately after you've seen that your order has sold, you bought your order. Then you come to sell immediately. Now you're no longer using markets. You're going to use limits. You want to sell your price. So you're saying that when it gets to 10, you say that when it gets to 10,000 SAR, you should sell off for you, so that you make profits of about 20%. And then you put in the amount of link you want to sell. Another strategy you can even use here is what we call, you can use, if you maybe you bought like $100 worth of link and you want to sell them in bits, you can set different sell targets, saying that because 100% from this current price will be at okay, yeah, this is correct price. 100% will be at 16. That's about 17, 18. It will be about 18, like 180,000, about 180,000 Satoshi. That would be your 100%. The price has to get to $16 from where it is right now for you to make 100%. So you set a target that when it gets to $16, you should sell off 100%. But then, because maybe you won't take profit at different positions, you won't take profit at 25%, you can calculate that when it is at 10, you should sell off. You can put when it's at 12, you should sell off another point, or 13, another quantity you should sell off. When it's at 16, another quantity you sell off. Then when it's at finally reach 100%, that at 18, another quantity should sell off, depending on how plenty. If you have like just $100, you can set it that half will sell off at 50%, half will sell off at 100%. Then you go your way. This is like the easiest way for anybody that is a very busy person. All you have to do is know the coins that will do very well in the market. Know the coins that are going to do well in the market, that will survive whatever happens in the market. You buy it and you go your way. Set your sell target and you go. And then come back, and because this will remove your mind from all the worries like, oh, has it hit target? Has it reached a point for me to sell and all those things? So you don't have to start worrying about whether you should sell or not. You just set your sell and go your way. Then hopefully by the time you're coming back, the market would have done you a very good favor and you would have hit your sell target. You will now meet your capital and your profit in your balance. So this is like the simplest way to buy and sell your crypto on Binance. Of course, there are other things to learn, but then if you're this is the most basic. Now there are other buffers that helps you to maximize your trade. This is why we have here what we call stop limit and OCO. What are stop limits? Stop limits are if you're expecting maybe you want to make sure that you take profit. Let's make sure you take maybe you're going to come back and take your profit, but you're not so sure about the coin and you don't want to really lose much. You can set what we call a stop limit. You can set what we call a stop limit. Stop limit is the price that if the coin price is dropping, you don't want to lose so much money if the coin price is dropping. You put the price here and you repeat the price here and you put the amount. So I have less than 10 minutes. I have less than 10 minutes to go. So I basically taught you how to buy and sell. So the stop limit, maybe because you're not so sure about the coin and you don't want the value of what you use to enter the trade to really, really go down. So you can set a stop limit just below your entry price. Put the same price up here, put the same price down here. Then you want to put it on all the link you have, then you put your sell. But usually I hardly use stop limits because I am so sure of my coins. If the coins are going down, I know they're going to go back up, so I don't really, really bother about stop limits. But then you can also set what we call an OCO. An OCO is one cancels the other. An OCO means one cancels the other, which means that you're setting a take profit price and a stop limit. You're saying you want to take profit at this price and then if it's going down, you should close it at this point. If it goes up, you should sell off at this point. This first one here. If it's going up, you sell off at this point up here. If it's going down, you sell off at this. So these two values, let me use my annotation. These two values, and then you want it to hit, you put it here, your take profit value and your top limit value. If it's going down, you should close off the trade here. If it's going up, you should close off the trade here. So I've shown you how to buy, I've shown you how to sell, and I've shown you how to set your OCO, and I've shown you how to put your stop limit. This is like the basic way. So I will make this video available after this class. You can still rewatch this video. There are other videos too on my YouTube channel that will help you, educate you, and then. But if you really want like more signals, constant profitable information on guide, like one-on-one guide, one-on-one coaching on how to buy and sell and investment advice and all those things, you have to join my premium channel and all that. You can easily send me a DM for that, and then you can get other people, because I'm still going to hold another free class later, maybe to like explain all these things better and all that. But just know that for every day you're taking your time to make up your mind about all these things, you will get to one day like, oh my god, if I should have bought a particular coin, I would have started investing and all that. Okay, I have a message here. Let me check. How to read markets. Okay, I think I'll fix that class on Monday. I'll fix that class on Monday. But how to read the market to be for my people in my premium class. They will get the class. I'll fix class about how to read the market on Monday. So, any other question? Okay. Any other question? Of course, the deeper part of this tutorial will be for my premium class. So I'll do it for them on Monday. All right, Masemola, other question?
Hi, how are you?
Okay, I can hear you.
Yeah, so if you drop the coin, you said we have to buy from this and this. Should we put those two numbers, like maybe 200? You said from 200 to 230. Should we put all 230, or we just have to put in between?
Okay, if I get your question correctly, you're asking about like the way I send you the signals, right?
Yes.
You don't just put the 200, you put the complete 8 decimal places.
Yeah, like you said, we must buy at this point, and then you said we must sell from maybe 200,
yeah,
especially to 200,
okay.
235, 245. So which one must we pick?
All right, the thing is, the first one I always give is the buy range. The price, the range you can enter at. So you pick a price between the range I give. Like when I say buy from this to this, maybe buy between 200 and 230. It means if the market, check the market price to see if it's within that range, or if it's a bit higher than that range, you can enter the trade. Then I now give you sell at. Sell at is your target. I give you like, different targets, and each of them represent different percentages you can make. If I say sell at maybe 240, 250, 260, 270, you can choose the first target, second target, third target. Most of the time, I advise to use second target. Because sometimes, yes, sometimes the market goes up. It's not as if you can fix all those targets, but if you're going to use any target more than the second or third target, you have to be patient for it because the market might reach the second target and then go back down before it comes back up again, start reaching your third or fourth target. So if you want to like take out profit at maybe at 20% or 30%, you use second target and then close your trade. Do you understand?
Okay, let's check. Let's say, for example, you said we must buy a digibyte, yeah? And then you said we must sell at 235, 246, 290.
Okay.
So should I choose 246 and then after jump 290 and then pick another 339?
You can choose two targets. Depending on the quantity you're buying, you can choose two targets. Yes, you can actually choose two targets. But depending on the quantity
the second and the last.
Yes, you can split the funds you have. Maybe you bought with $100. You can fix $50 at second target, and then maybe leave the $50 at the last target. But for that last target to hit, you have to be patient.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then with the market cap, we have to go and check because I still have a problem. I don't know how to use the market cap like to check how's the coin going. The mistake that I was making is that when you said we buy at this, okay, I'll buy, and then when you say we sell, I'll take the fill. I was put the 230. Let's say, for example, where is BTC? I would just say 235 sell target, and then second target I'll go to 246, which doesn't even give me that much. So
yeah,
all those fun.
Yes. A typical signals doesn't really always give much unless you're willing to wait. To get a typical signal can give you between 10% and 50% in a month, in a short time frame of 1 month. Do you understand?
So how am I gonna know? How am I gonna know which one must I just hold for a long time? Or because sometimes you buy and then you see that that coin is not even going anywhere, but I was still holding it, but then at the end of the day I'm not getting anything.
I think I'll start, indicating. I'll start leaving an extra information for you can, this one you can patiently hold it, or this one. But I think once in a while I tell you, ICX, buy ICX and hold, buy link and hold, XTC. I think I've done that a couple of times, but then I think for each signal I'll be like, okay, this is the time frame for this particular coin, expected time frame. Maybe I'll start adding that too.
Yeah, because sometimes you say hold and then we just hold that coin and then we don't know when to release it, and at the same time it doesn't even, because I was even having a problem that I didn't know how to do OCO, but the way you explain it, at least it's going to help me so that when the price is going down I won't lose my money.
It just closes off for you. Okay,
so now I want to know, we have to hold for how long?
That all these things are predictions. Do you understand? They are predictions. So we're going to give expected time frame. It could do below it. It could exceed that time frame. It just based on charts on bit analysis and all. This is expected time. Do you understand? So that's why I said crypto is patience. Crypto is completely patience. So sometimes if you have a better coin you want to buy. Asuma, can you hear me? All right, any other person with a question? All right, Femi, good to have you on the call. Any other person with a question? Okay, so I'll make the video available for those people who couldn't join us tonight. I'll hold another class next week. Emphasis will be on the buffers, those stop loss and OCO, to help you manage your trades, manage your minimize loss and then maximize your profits and all that. But just know that you're particularly, if you're not in my premium channel, this is you are getting premium benefits, but then without the most of the signals too. So just be patient. But going to do cryptocurrency the legitimate way, you have to be patient for it. You have to give time to learning it. But then that's if you're going to be a regular trader. But if you're going to do it for investment, you can just learn how to buy and set your sell and then go your way. So which means the coins you're buying are not going to be like regular. Are not going to be like regular coins. You're looking at coins with lots and lots of fundamentals for the long term. So you buy and then you hold and then set yourself and you go your way and come back and take your profits and your capital. So especially this, I always recommend this for those people that are very busy and won't have time for all these like plenty things. But then you be a part of a community that will provide you with information that you can buy and hold and go your way, come back and then take your profit and all that, take from all those headaches. But if you're going to be like a regular trading person, you have to start paying attention to like information, paying attention to okay. You have to start paying attention to fundamentals like news and all, and then show other interests. How many coins first are still in commission? You don't have to buy plenty coins. You can buy 1, 2, 3. The number of coins you can buy is dependent on how much you have. Because sometimes the same coins that there was a coin I posted. I didn't update you guys. There was a coin I posted in June and gave profit in this July. That coin was supposed to be a June profits coin. But funny enough, it didn't give profit in June. It gave profit like 6 weeks later. This is what I'm saying. In crypto, you have to be patient. It's not as if these things won't pay off, but they will. I think that was BLZ. BLZ gave 300% after lying low for like a month and 2 weeks. It gave 300%, and that was a June coin, and now we're in July. That's why I said patience is really, really key. And then good funds too. Good funds. If you're going to use, like I said, I always say, if you're going to use small funds in crypto, then you use it to buy that coin gradually. Whenever it goes down a bit, it dips a bit, you buy it small. But then you're not expecting to be trading regularly. You're just buying to hold.
Okay.
My screen is not clear.
Hello, please, I have a question.
All right.
Yes, it is not.
Okay.
I should shoot? Should I go ahead with my question?
Yeah, sure. You can go ahead with your question.
Okay. If we're on the same page, you're talking about Bitcoin now, right?
Yes.
We're talking about all the cryptocurrency.
I'm talking about other coins.
We're talking about Bitcoin.
Including Bitcoin. Cryptocurrencies including Bitcoin.
Oh. Okay. Okay, please, can you tell us like one Bitcoin, like okay, in $1 is equivalent to what Bitcoin, please?
$1 is about that should be about 0. That's about 0.3 zeros and 1. Am I right? Yes.
Okay. Let me assume. Okay, let me assume I have $1. So
yes,
what I am getting is about 0 point something crypto and Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, sorry. Yes. You're getting a chunk, just a.
So that's what you're saying.
Yes. You're getting a bit of the 1 Bitcoin that is equal to $1. That's 0.30 and 1. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So let me assume that I want to get this. I want to get it from someone now.
Yes.
So like, what is the? I don't know how to put it now. Like, is it the least amount? Like, what is the favorable? Like, I don't know how to put this now. Like a good price I can get it for.
Okay. Let me just say now, you want to buy Bitcoin today. So I think the price of Bitcoin is at, let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Price of Bitcoin today should be about 9,000 something. I think 91. So
that's in dollars.
Yes. One Bitcoin should be about 91. So you might not have $9,100 to buy one Bitcoin, but you might have 20K to buy 20K worth of Bitcoin.
Dollar. Okay, yeah.
Like, I mean, 20,000 naira worth of Bitcoin. Like, you might not have $9,000 to buy one Bitcoin, but you can buy 20,000 naira worth of Bitcoin. That, which is about almost $50. That's almost $50.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So I think $50.
Yeah,
you can get $50 for like maybe a single trade, depending. So I know it's most persons go for Bitcoin when they are just starting because it's easier to like get at that point. But as you're coming up, you start looking at other coins, because for you to make 100% on Bitcoin, it's going to take a bit of a time. You can easily make 100% on other coins because their prices are still small. Do you understand?
Okay. Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah. So like other coins now, like now we are in like something like what we call an alt seasons. Even though this evening some of the coins seems to be lower this thing, but let's say like in an alt season where most of the coins are in green. So some of these coins are within the ranges of $2, $3, $10, $59, and all these kind of things. They are not as expensive as Bitcoin, so you can easily make 100% on those coins than you would in Bitcoin. For Bitcoin to give you 100%, the price has to double. It has to be doing like 18,000 plus for it to give you 100%. So that's why people maybe buy Bitcoin to hold as a currency or for long term, and then they now trade other cryptocurrencies for short-term profits, because you can make 100% profit in 1 month from a coin that's not Bitcoin. But you can't do that with Bitcoin. You just have to take, because do one serious magic for it to hit 18,000, 20,000 like at a go. But it can climb gradually and get to that point. I don't know if what I said that made sense to you. Did it make sense?
Yes, it does. It does. Like, sorry, other currency, like, okay, I think the two currencies I'm familiar with is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Is there any other one?
Yeah. Yes, like what I've been saying this evening, there's link. I don't know if you can, I don't know, someone said my screen is not so bright, not so clear.
Yeah, it is not.
I don't know why it's not so clear. Oh, it's not so clear, but I would like you to install an application called, or you can use the website Coin Market Cap. That's coin as in COIN market, then cap.com.
Cap like CAP?
Yeah, CAP, yes.
Okay.
With that app, you will see every other coins apart from Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Okay.
Yes, it maybe to help you to start getting familiar with what other kind of coins exist in the cryptocurrency market.
Okay.
Do you understand? So
and I can easily sell them out.
Yeah?
I said, and I can easily sell them out, not just getting it, but I can easily sell them out.
You can easily sell them out, but of course you don't just jump into buying a coin. There are things you check first before you buy a coin. But then every coin you can easily, when you buy them, you can still easily sell them and convert them back to your local currency, to Naira if you want. Okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, Femi, what's the question? You can unmute yourself and then ask a question.
Okay, Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay. About the really just now, because I had an issue.
I can't really.
Are you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but not very clearly. But
Okay. So I said I had an issue today. So and I've
okay.
been trying to go around it to really understand it. So and the question is, most times most people that are new to Bitcoin,
Yes.
including
Sorry, I didn't get that. The network
myself,
is glitchy.
we have this knowledge of
Okay.
how to buy. Uh, I said like most people to the crypto space,
Yes.
including myself,
Okay.
on how Bitcoin. Now, what I mean is, like, I had an issue today with someone. I was
Okay.
trying to help someone buy Bitcoin,
Okay.
and I told the person to just use Luno to
Okay.
buy the. Now I don't know what happened. The person said his ATM could not do the
Okay.
online banking and I was like, okay, I know of a friend. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay. So like the person could not use his no app to buy Bitcoin. So I told him that there's another way he could get the
That's peer to peer.
Bitcoin, that there are people that exchange that
Network is
whatever they
really
call it.
bad.
So
Okay.
you can buy from them. So he was like, okay, I should up. I was trying to buy from this person, yeah, and do everything. So I chatted with somebody that sells Bitcoin. He
Okay.
gave me his rates. Now,
Okay.
like when he gave me his rates, I told the people, and some after they sent the Bitcoin, was now
Yes.
like complaining that the Bitcoin is not complete. You're supposed to get 0.00 blah blah. And I was like, there's a way they do me myself. I'm not really been able to understand the whole Naira BTC to Naira and so on. I don't know. Is it
You know.
possible for you to just
Okay. Okay. The person
I don't
was
know if you
expecting a
understand.
particular. Let me see if I get your question. The person was expecting a particular number of like Satoshi value of the
Yes,
Bitcoin he requested for,
exactly.
but only for him to get lesser.
Yes.
He got lesser.
Yes.
But
Yes.
so
Yes.
what about the time difference
Yes.
between when he requested for it and I know that there's a difference between. Sometimes he must have calculated it on Google. On Google,
Exactly. Yes.
the rates
Yes.
are always different.
Yes.
Let me show you something. The rates are always different. If you want to see today's like this minute rate for in Naira, you just go to you go to your fiat market.
Is it a site?
No. Just on your Binance now. You go to
Okay.
fiat,
Okay.
you go to BUSD NGN. I don't know if you can see
Okay.
it. Let me annotate it here. On your app,
Okay.
see it here. I don't know if I see my annotation. And people say my skin is not so clear, sure, but I don't know.
I'm trying to get into.
Just if on your phone though,
Okay. Yes, I'm on my phone.
on your phone though, you will see the fiat. In fiat,
Yes.
you will see BUSD NGN.
BUS.
BUSD NGN. Or you can just type NGN to bring out all the NGN markets for you, NGN pair for you. Have you seen it?
It's writing 452.49.
Exactly. 49, exactly. That's the now rate. That is the now rate for Bitcoin. Then if you
Okay.
Google it, This is now
Yes.
rate. Like this is now rate. Then any other person, maybe all this peer-to-peer might decide to like increase their rate to like 455 or whatever, to make profit in
Okay.
between. So any other Google might be a bit different because sometimes Google might calculate it at the rate of 400 naira per dollar or less or higher. Do you understand? So he might have calculated it with Google, but it will not be within this rate. So if you're going to calculate it for anybody, just come here and check whatever the rate is. Like yesterday, this was at 458, and today is at 452. This will give you what is the rate now at the market. Do you understand?
Okay.
So a person can see it
Alright.
for himself. Person cannot just go into Google because Google
Okay.
there can be difference, whole lot of difference, and then person will start feeling cheated and all that. And sometimes it might work in the person's favor, depending on how the market is going.
Okay.
Do you get? This should be guided for next time, or just show the person this is the
Thank you
rate.
very much.
This is rate in the market, like real time rate. Google, there's always a difference. I know.
Okay. Okay. Well, please, one last thing. Now it's concerning this peer-to-peer stuff.
Yes.
Like, okay, now if at all the person sending, is it the person going to incur the what is it called?
Charges, right? The fees, bar.
Yes, the fees.
Yes. That's why you put everything in whatever you're charging the person. Do you understand?
It was an issue today for me, so I'm trying to like really sort it out, and I felt I was now looking like someone that is not sincere or something.
Yeah,
So
I understand.
the
Oh.
hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so like I said, it was an issue, so that's why I'm asking, so that we really get a better of an understanding of how they do the
Okay.
peer-to-peer
You
and set.
now when the person pays you, money to send BTC to them, all they are expecting is the value of the BTC you're sending.
Okay.
So when you're giving them rates, you are putting everything, your JARA plus your fee.
Okay.
Do you get?
Okay.
But what they're expecting is you are paying for $50 worth of BTC. They want to get $50 worth of BTC.
Okay.
Their wallet.
Okay.
So they just get it straight to their wallet. So you're considering if you're doing $1, $2, $3 extra on top of it, you're considering your fee and whatever gain you want to make out of it as an individual person. Do you understand? So it's not the person is not the person just getting the Bitcoin. You are doing the sending. So you that are doing the sending, of course the fee is on your own part. The fee comes from your own part. So you have to factor that in.
Thank you very much. I
All
think
right.
I understand now.
Okay. You're welcome. So Masemola, yeah, I think the class that particular class is long overdue. I will teach the class. I'll teach the class. It's really long overdue. But I think I might end up, if my screen is not so clear, I might end up using my phone for that class. But the only challenge is I won't be able to record it from the phone. That's why I'm using the system. But nevertheless, which other question again? Okay. Nevertheless, I'll make sure I'll put it in my schedule for next week. Monday, I think Monday is for stop loss and OCO class. Then before the weekends, then I'll do the whole reading the chat things. The class is long overdue and all that. So I think this is where we call it a day. If you have questions, you can use the group, and I'll make this video available for all of us to go through it. I'll upload it on my YouTube channel, then I'll send a link. You can rewatch and rewatch it again. If you have questions, use the free group. That's the point of the group. You can ask the question there and then we'll attend to it. All right. Thank you for being a part of this class. Thanks for being a part of this class, and then see you in our next class.